We go to the bottom of the fourth. Arkansas leads Alabama 6-2 in Tuscaloosa. Gray Robertson and Kaylee Tow up in the booth, now joined by Alabama head coach Patrick Murphy. Coach, we just saw you gather the team together in the dugout between innings. What was the message to the squad?
Well, really the most important thing right now is the demeanor of everybody on the team. I could care less what the score is. It does not matter. What we need to do is do better at bat, chip away, find a way to score some runs. And Caitlin Palazzi's #1 job is to keep the score the same, which is 6. Whatever they have right now, which is 6, it stays the same.
Coach, you started a freshman in the circle. You're going to another freshman. How important are games like these for their experience here in the SEC?
Yeah, awesome. It's a great crowd today. You guys are here. Nothing better, right? And it's an opportunity for her to show us what she's got.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you for the time.
Thanks for being here.
It's Alabama head coach Patrick Murphy. And here's the meeting that we referenced, chatting with the entire team in the dugout. You've been a part of those, Kaylee. You understand what Coach Murphy was talking about.
Absolutely. I mean, he's getting his team together and he's saying, look, we're down 4 runs, but we can score 4 runs. We've proved that we can score this year. There's a reason that they're 25-0. And it's because they've been able to put a lot of runs on the board. So he doesn't want to see that bad body language, especially given still a lot of game left. We're only halfway through this game.
Part of the order that started something in the second, 5, 6, 7. Roman, Hawkins, and Hubbard. It has been really impressive what this team has put together. Top 10 in home runs and slugging, just outside, and batting average and OBP.
Well, and I'm looking down at the 7.5 runs per game. That's the message to your team. Hey, we can put up, we're averaging 7 runs a game. So we can put up more than 2 runs, but we're not going to do that if everybody's down on themselves, feeling like this game is over in the 4th inning.
And on the flip side, back to work for Sailor Timmerman, who's given up 4 hits, a couple walks, but limited the damage. Had a clean 1-2-3 third. Now she's worked it full against Roman. Freshman versus freshman. And it's Roman that draws her 2nd walk of the day.
I continue to be so impressed by Anna Roman. Mature at bat. Timmerman works the count back full, and she takes a good pitch on the inside half and low to walk.
Chance for Hawkins, who singled and scored her first time up. Nice scoop by Miller.
If you're Salem Hawkins, the last thing you want to do right now is hit into a double play. Have to find a way to either elevate this pitch or hit it in a hole.
Boy, Miller working really hard. A 4-pitch walk. And out comes Courtney Deifel.
Coach Deifel coming to the circle to just calm down. Timmerman, those pitches in the dirt, 4 balls in a row, and I think she's just coming out there. Hey, what are you feeling good with right now? What do we want to start Hubbard with? And again, just trying to take her mind off of everything that's going on right now, get her focused on the next batter.
We have seen 3, constant activity in the Arkansas bullpen. Right now, Timmerman trying to get out of it. Hubbard pulls back the bunt. Takes strike one. RBI single for the sophomore out of Huntsville in the second inning.
It's a good location by Timmerman and a good take by Maddie Hubbard. That's not a pitch that she can do a lot with, especially with a runner in scoring position, but very competitive spot right there on the outside corner.
Davison bobbled it, not in time. The second miscue of the weekend for Arkansas defensively.
And both times it's been Davison going to get a ground ball. She's usually very solid over there, but trying to make the throw before she's actually secured the ball. It's the pressure, it's the moment, it's the game speeding up on you. And when that happens, you have to resort back to your fundamentals, see the ball in the glove, clean play, make a good throw.
Well, in the blink of an eye, the tying runs at the plate. In the last 5 games, 2 for 15 with the bases loaded. It was 1 for 14 until Alexis Papillo had the double to clear him. Nice pitch to get strike one on Young.
I want to go back to exactly what I was saying last night with the approach with bases loaded. It's not do too much, hit a ball hard, put it in play, just try to get one run across.
Kind of feels like the first time in game 2 Alabama's had the energy on their side. 2-2. In the air to left. Kennedy on the run, couldn't make the grab in foul ground. And maybe a bit of a break for Arkansas. That would have brought in a run on the sac fly.
Absolutely, but I agree with Dakota Kennedy going after this ball. Your team is up by 4. You have no outs. You're just trying to get the first out.
All the way back. And now Hubbard, beg your pardon, Roman will come in to score. Miller got it quickly. And now the assistant coach, Matt Michael, will come out and ask about that play. It's 6-3 Arkansas and 2 in scoring position with nobody out.
I think he wanted interference on Jenna Young for not getting out of the way. Potentially this pitch all the way to the backstop, gets a good bounce, comes off very hard. And you see Kennedy Miller run in to Jenna Young, but she's in the batter's box that she has a right to. I think the umpires are going to look at this one for potential obstruction. What Coach Steifel is saying here is that Jenna Young left the box and went back into it, if I'm reading her words correctly. Look at it again. This pitch bounces off. You see Jenna Young step back into the box.
Arkansas is challenging that we have interference on the play at home. The following play is under review.
Well, as I check the official rule book, it does say the batter shall not hinder the catcher or any other fielder from catching or throwing the ball by stepping out of the batter's box. Here's another look at it. And Young definitely steps out of the batter box and then comes back in. And it also says in the rule book right here, if a base runner is advancing to home plate and there are fewer than 2 outs, the base runner instead of the batter is out. So if they deem that Young was obstructing this play, Roman would be out.
The wording is interesting because it says catching or throwing. Is she catching or throwing? And I think she's going to tag.
Well, this is why we don't have to make this call. It's going to the replay center in Birmingham. And also, the unexpected part of the play, the pitch was so wild from Timmerman, it hit directly off the backstop and got to Miller very quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, that was almost a good bounce for Arkansas. I'm wondering, where is Jenna Young supposed to go? Where is her safe space? Because my understanding is it is the batter's box.
Well, here's another nugget in the rule book. The batter's box is not a sanctuary for the batter when a play is being made at home plate. So this to me says, I think somebody's about to be out.
I think so too.
Now the question is, will the Video Review Center agree? We're going to let Timmerman warm up a bit. Courtney Deifel's already won 1 challenge. I mean, she's still got the full complement going into this call. And our belief up here, based on what we found in the rule book, is that this will be ruled obstruction, and Roman, by rule, would be the batter, or I should say the player, out. Here's the call.
After review, the corner field is changed. We do have batter interference. The batter stays at bat with a 3-2 count, and the runner is declared out. Arkansas retains their challenge.
Well, the crowd doesn't like it, but we just read the rule book, and we believe they got it right. Roman is out. Both runners have to go back where they came from, and it's still a 3-2 count on Jenna Young.
Well, Alabama is arguing. They put Roman back on third.
Well, we already found the rule for one ruling. The glossary in the back only helps me so much. still some discussion amongst our crew. Antonio Flores, Brian Sewell, and Lyndon Baptiste. From what we understand, based on that reversal right there, there should be one out, first and second. But now the crew wants to chat with both Patrick Murphy and Courtney Deifel.
I thought after playing this game for 20 years that I knew everything about softball, and yet I continue to learn so much.
Well,
I'm going to tell you, no matter what happens right now in this huddle, this is going to be a motivator for both of these teams coming out of this.
I mean, last night was just a good old-fashioned classic softball game. Today has been chaos. And this, in the bottom of the fourth inning, is the capper on it, and Courtney Deifel is livid about something. Patrick Murphy just clapped to the Alabama dugout. And I certainly hope whatever has occurred will be told to the crowd by Lyndon Baptiste. Here we go.
As a result of the play, there was an illegal pitch called at the time of the pitch. Alabama is elected to take the illegal pitch and not the result of the play, so we'll have a 3-2 count and all runners will return.
My goodness.
I have to think they're calling Timmerman for leaping. My understanding of that rule is they're looking for the pitcher to replant on the side of her foot, not the toe. But what a turn of events.
Just when you think you've seen it all, it's still Jenna Young. Payoff from Timmerman. Back up the middle, snared it short. There's one out, a run. Oh no! Davison was off the bag. And for now, bases are still loaded, but this has to be challenged, you would think, by Courtney Deifel. Boy, what else? And I also wonder, as we take another look,
This ball was hit so hard. Riho.
Arkansas has challenged the rule of safe at second base. The follow plays under review.
I don't see Davison touch the bag there.
I agree.
Maybe another angle, but it did not look like she got her foot on the bag.
Well, and real quick, the other question I had that I wish we knew. I have to assume because the illegal pitch wiped out the play that was challenged, that Courtney Deifel got that challenge back.
I was just thinking that.
It wouldn't make sense to... There's another look.
I don't think that her foot's on the bag right there.
I agree. Not sure I've ever seen an inning quite like this. Doing this for a decade, all the years you've played, watching this sport as closely as we do, this is unmatched in terms of absolute mania.
We talked about the excitement last night. We are getting just as much, if not more, excitement today in a different way.
It's been a frustrating inning for Arkansas, and you understand it because they thought on that earlier challenge they had it out.
Very clear look right here.
That was from the Hawkeye camera. We hope nothing else is happening across the league in terms of reviews right now. The league office is being kept very busy by the goings-ons in Tuscaloosa.
Think about the length of the inning too. This inning on defense for Arkansas getting very long. They've spent a lot of time on the field already, and no outs just yet.
Now I wonder that last Hawkeye look. There seemed to be a slight movement on second base.
After review, the rule in the field is changed. Arkansas has retains their challenge.
And that also confirms the challenge question. So Courtney Deifel wins that one. She's still got 2. Here's one more look.
Maybe they were seeing the side of her foot get onto the backside of second base.
So a run does score. Out at second, and now a pitching change. You've probably filled out your bingo card. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we return, still in the bottom of the 4th. Well, what an inning, what a game. Arkansas leads Alabama 6-3 in the bottom of the 4th. Tied as a tying run at the plate, and it's the sophomore Cam Harrison who replaces Sailor Timmerman, and she will try and bring this chaotic frame to an end.
Harrison, see there, 23 innings pitched, not as much as the others on this staff, but likes to pound the zone. He got 26 Ks to 8 walks, great ratio, largely because she'll work her curveball, rise, and throw a changeup on any count. You're going to come in and try to stop this momentum, much like Coach Murphy was saying about Palazzi. Now Harrison's job is come in, keep the score the same, get your team back in the dugout.
Lauren Johnson has been waiting to hit for about 5 minutes. Ground out in the 2nd for the junior out of Franklin, Tennessee. That's all the way back. Here comes Hawkins, and Alabama adds another. Not the start Cam Harrison was looking for. It's 6-4 Razorbacks.
That's the pressure of this environment. You come in, the crowd's going crazy. They've been getting emotional with all of these reviews and replays. She throws a curveball just wild. That'll allow Hawkins to score. And we got a 2-run ball game.
Lauren Johnson, part of the Johnson family legacy at Alabama. Her older sister Jenna was all conference for Patrick Murphy. Lauren Johnson holding it down in the 9 spot, trying to come through. But not getting much to swing at.
The last thing you want to do right now if you're Lauren Johnson with Cam Harrison coming into this game is give her anything. She's thrown 3 straight balls. You need to make her throw a strike before you swing yourself potentially into an out.
No strikes thrown. A 4-pitch walk. And the tying run is aboard for Alabama in this inning that has stretched nearly 25 minutes of real time.
And we've had a pretty low zone all game with Timmerman throwing the drop ball. You see Harrison working a rise ball, trying to establish the top part of the zone. Not getting those calls. We'll see if she makes that adjustment.
Been a tough start to conference play for Audrey Vandegrift. What a chance for her. Strike one to the All-American who walked in the first and struck out in the second inning. That was a moment with 2 on. Cam Harrison, the sophomore out of Katy, Texas, trying to get through this fourth.
See Vandegrift just behind that pitch a little bit. If you're a lefty facing a rise ball, you don't want to let it get too deep and slice it. That's a pop up into left field or a foul ball.
Got away. Both runners move up, and it's now identical to the situation that Vandegrift had in the second. Just 1 out this time instead of 2.
And this is where if you're Vandegrift, you're the All-American on this team. You got to dig deep. It doesn't matter what's happened at the start of this season. It's your competitiveness that you're letting fuel you. You want to come through for your team and get this win.
We're glad that you're with us. Gray Robertson and Kaylee Tow in the booth, watching what has been the strangest 4th inning you'll ever see. And now that game pressure is on Harrison and Vandegrift. And she got hit. And now the nightmare. Bases loaded for Brooke Wells.
Another Arkansas pitching change.
That will be it for Cam Harrison. Timmerman will re-enter. We'll set the scene on the other side. Bases loaded for Bama with the SEC Player of the Week coming up. Bases loaded. Timmerman back in. Brooke Wells to second and 8 up Davison. Alabama's tied it on a free cop. And Brooke Wells converts, and now the concern is with Davison, who took a shot on that bounce.
Davison just cannot catch a break out at second base today. Sure hope she's okay.
Being checked on by Courtney Deifel and the athletic training staff. Just, I mean, an unbelievable hop. I've never seen anything come off the dirt quite that ferociously off the bat of Brooke Wells. Young and Johnson came in to score. This game is tied at 6. But obviously, all eyes on Davison to make sure she's okay.
Brooke Wells was ready to swing. She hit that ball so hard And that ball just bounced up. I don't know a defender that could have been able to react to that hop.
Courtney Deifel still comforting, chatting with Davison. You saw on the graphic, senior out of Torrance, California, second year at Arkansas after transferring from Utah.
Again, this bounce just so uncharacteristic and gets Davison in the face, and she is such a strong defender. She holds it down at second base. She's had a tough day today. And you can tell it's heartbreaking. She wants to stay in this game.
I mean, you can see the welt on the right side of her face.
Well, she's got a new pair of sunglasses. Good sign.
I mean, this is real warrior stuff if Davison stays in this game. And things are really starting to get heated here in this inning. The crowd is getting a little rambunctious. They shouldn't be. And I think they have to just double check Davison's vision, probably.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, she got hit in the head, obviously, so you know you're going to be shaken up by that emotionally and physically, and just making sure Davison is still okay to go. You know, she's out there saying, I'm good, I just need a minute, I'm good. Keep me in this game.
Absolute warrior. In an inning that has had everything, that's the one thing you definitely never want to see. But Carly Davison stays in this game. And now you get back into it with the score tied at 6, 2 on, 1 out for Alexis Papillo, who had the big hit last night. Oh for 2 day for Papillo. Double play and a line out. Pinch runner Kinley Pate has come in at first for Brooke Wells. It was a 2 RBI single for Wells on that last play. 2-1 on Papillo, who's trying to recreate what she did in game 1.
Papillo got a pitch up in the zone, out in front of her, hit it into right center, scored 3 runs. And that was the difference in the ball game. Papillo coming up after Arkansas had walked Brooke Wells, and she has every right to be fired up after she put her team on top.
This time she inside outs it foul.
There you see the season numbers, the batting average up 170 points from a season ago, already surpassed her home run numbers and RBIs, OPS well above 1. And a large part of it, Coach Murphy said, her confidence. She's swinging it. It's like last year, I thought I could do it, but this year, I know I can do it. And especially coming in last year as a transfer from Northern Iowa, this year establishing herself on this Alabama team as one of their best hitters.
Out towards center field. Johnson couldn't make the grab. Vandergriff rounds third. This inning is off the wall. 7-6 Alabama.
This is so uncharacteristic from this Arkansas defense, and even more so from Reagan Johnson, who is so steady in center field. Papillo, again, a pitch up in the zone. She handles it, gets it out in front, and drives it 224 feet off the top of the wall. You tell Reagan Johnson she's a little uncomfortable, can't find the wall, and ends up losing that one. Big break for Alabama. Well hit ball from Papillo.
Just the second hit of the inning. An inning with 5 runs in for the Tide.
That's the difference of playing on the road. When you're playing at home, you know your field, you know where the wall is. You could tell Johnson just couldn't find it, didn't know where she was, thought she was at the wall, but had a couple steps.
And now this is the moment, perhaps, that Marley Giles has been thinking about her entire life. Grew up wanting to play at Alabama, celebrating her senior day. Great chance with runners on the corners.
Coach Murphy always tells the seniors on their senior day, though, you don't have to bow up, and his favorite quote is win one for the Gipper, and I know that's what he's telling Marley Giles before this at-bat.
To third, chance for 2, and that is how this 4th inning ends. It's a double play added to the checklist, and now Alabama's got the lead going to the 5th. Don't go anywhere. Who knows what else is going to happen?